Howdy ho everybody, this is Nancy D with my post-op week 6 update. It is Wednesday, July the 26th, and I had my surgery on July 15th in Puerto Vallarta with Dr. Hoya in Mexico, obviously, if it's in Puerto Vallarta. So it's been a good week. I have had another busy week, although it hasn't been as busy as other weeks. I will start out with the numbers. This week I weighed 270.5 pounds, so that's minus 2.5 pounds from last week when I weighed 273, with a grand total since starting the post-op diet, or pre-op diet rather, of 55 pounds. Yay for me! So I'm glad that I went down again this week. I had stalled out last week, and I wasn't really concerned because I know from listening to others and just from previous weight loss experiences that the body will do that, and I'm sure that it will happen again. So, but I am glad that I'm down 2.5 pounds and have that total weight loss of 55 pounds. Yay for me. What else? I talked last week about probiotics that I was going to start as a result of something that Faith KP had posted, and so I did go out and buy those, and I was supposed to bring the bottle with me when I was recording, and I forgot. So I'll post the name of the ones I bought. They're Nature's Way, actually. I can't remember what they're called, but I did a little bit more reading just because I wanted to know the dose that I needed to take, what the people in the study took. And what I found out was that they were given 2.4 billion colonies of the lactobacillus bacteria. That was what was contained in the probiotics that they took. So I checked mine. It doesn't actually give me the numbers of each bacteria, but there are several different strains of the lactobacillus bacteria in the probiotics I bought, and the total count is 34 billion colonies. So I think that I have that covered. The other thing I noted on my bottle of probiotics is that once they're opened, they recommend refrigerating to retain potency. So just something to keep in mind when you look at your supplements, which ones need to be refrigerated and which ones don't. The other thing I found out when I was reading various articles on the studies that this university did was that not only was there an average of about 10% more weight loss of excess body weight for the test group that took the probiotics in addition to eating yogurt, but they also found that at 3 and 6 months there was an increased level of vitamin B12 absorption, and there was also a decreased level of the bacterial overgrowth in the intestines, and they're now actually starting to investigate obesity as it relates to this overgrowth of bacteria in the intestines, to see if that also contributes to the problem of obesity and the way those of us who are overweight absorb fat and things like that that make us obese. Anyway, so it's kind of interesting. The other thing I came across as I was looking at various research studies was that the FDA published a warning against the energy and protein bullets, I think it was. I know that some people buy them just to have on hand in case they need them, or use those energy bullets when they're starting to increase their activity as something that's convenient to carry along if they're doing a long hike or a long walk. This was released on July the 5th, and there was it was an alert to product tampering for a couple of different types that was manufactured by a particular company. I'm going to post the link in the sidebar for you guys to go and have a look if you happen to be people who use the energy bullets for whatever reason. Anyways, so that's some of the informational stuff I wanted to share with you today. As for myself, it's been a good week, but this week has been just a real struggle for me eating enough. Like I don't know why. Like I've not really felt what I would call hungry since my surgery, other than, you know, a few times, and I contribute that often to more head hunger when I was bored or things like that. But like it's beyond not being hungry. It's like I've been just feeling full, and so it's been a real struggle even to get in 2 or 3 ounces sometimes for a meal. Thus it's been difficult to get in my protein, although what I'm doing is calculating at about 6 p.m. sort of what my protein intake has been, and if I'm short, I bump it up with just a protein shake or just a glass of milk if that's all I need, because often that 9 grams of protein in a glass of skim milk will do it. But it's just really been a struggle. And I don't want to force it down, because you're not supposed to eat more if you're feeling full. But I'm like feeling full when I start eating. So and like it's not because I'm blocked or anything. I'm not nauseated or throwing up. I'm having regular bowel movements and all of that kind of stuff. So I don't know what that's about. And I'm not drinking. Like I wait, I make sure that I haven't drank for at least 30 to 45 minutes before my meal, and for 30 to 45 minutes after my meal. So it's kind of interesting, and we'll see. Hopefully that will change. I mean, I'm not complaining. I guess it's not a bad thing not to want to eat, but like I'm just totally disinterested in food right now, which is unique, new experience for me. But also struggling with the fact that I know I have to eat, and it's not that I don't want to eat, but it just, I'm full. I have 2 bites and I feel stuffed. So I'll talk to the dietitian about that. But if any of you have had some similar experiences and have some advice on how to handle that or what you did, I would be very interested in hearing from you. What else? I had a really fun Monday. We had the AC/DC in town on Monday for a concert here, and so I had 10 people staying here. We had tents in the backyard and people in the living room and people downstairs in the pull-out coach and everywhere kind of thing. So they had rented, it was a bunch of people from back home, family and friends, and they rented a little mini bus van thing to all come up together. So I was their chauffeur since I don't drink. I had bought most of their tickets for them actually when they went on sale here. I was lucky enough to get through on Ticketmaster, and decided to give my ticket to my older brother. He's kind of the classic rocker in the family, and although I grew up with AC/DC and they would have been okay to see, I knew that he would enjoy it far more than I would. So they all came down about 2 in the afternoon and had a few drinks and stuff. I drove them to the shuttle to catch to the stadium, and then picked them up afterwards. It was just a lot of fun. We had lots of laughter, and they had a wonderful time, and I had a wonderful time visiting and joking around with them before and after the concert and the next morning before they left. So that was a cool thing. The other thing I did this week was sew some fleece blankets for the triplets. They start kindergarten this year, and so they need blankets for their nap time. So I told their mom I wanted to make those. So I just have to do the edging around them, and I will take those home with me when I go this week. So that was kind of fun too. I haven't done any sewing in a while. I used to sew all my uniforms and skirts and stuff like that, and I just stopped, partly I think because of my weight, because it didn't matter what I put on, I didn't like the way it looked. So it's like you picked stuff, you went shopping when you had to go shopping, but it was like it was always picking what you disliked the least. So it's kind of fun. I've been trying on some old clothes and stuff that were too tight or too small, and they're starting to fit, and I'm actually starting to like what I see in the mirror. So I had kind of an emotional moment a few days ago, on Thursday last week I think, or Friday. I was standing in front of the mirror naked, and no, I don't do that often, but I could really see the difference, and I got really teary because I just, like, my stomach and my waist and my shoulders, everything, I could see the 50 pounds that were gone. So anyways, I'm gonna cut her off here before I run out of time. I don't think I have anything else to share. I hope you're all doing well and having a great week. I guess that's about it. So have a great day, a great weekend. Make a great day. Bye.